Lately, we've been going through some pretty difficult times, even tragic times. We, of course, have the COVID-19 crisis going on across the world, and even here in Canada, just this past Sunday, we had that tragic shooting in Nova Scotia where I believe 17 people were killed. And a question that we sometimes get, or that people ask, is why does God allow these things to happen? And what I'll suggest is that it's not that God allows things to happen. Those are either things of nature or things of people. But what we do have is we have a God that is with us through all these situations. He's there to provide comfort for us, to feel for us, and to love us through everything that we go through. Just this past Sunday, we had a Kickstart meeting, and during that, we were looking at the personality of God. And we talked about the parable of the prodigal son. And in that, the son has left his father. He's gone away, lived a wild and crazy life, lost basically everything that he had, that his father had given him. And now he comes back seeking forgiveness. And what we see in that story is that the father doesn't wait for him to get to the gate or to knock on the door. The father actually, during all this time, has been watching for him and looking for him. And as soon as he sees the son, even at a distance, the father doesn't ask any questions, but he runs out to meet him. And that's the way God is with us. He's there loving us, looking at our lives, caring about us, even when we're living a life of folly. And as soon as we take that first step, heading back to him, God rushes out to meet us. And what I want to do today is share with you another piece of scripture that I think provides great insight into him. And this is from Luke chapter 19, verses 41 to 44. And in that, Jesus is approaching the city of Jerusalem for the last time. And the scripture is as follows. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept over it and said, "If you, even you, had only known on this day what would bring you peace, but now it is hidden from your eyes. The days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment against you and encircle you and hem you in on every side. They will dash you to the ground, you and the children within your walls. They will not leave one stone on another, because you did not recognize the time of God's coming to you." And there we have God caring and in fact crying and weeping over what's about to happen. It's not that Jesus or God created these things, but he knows what's going to occur, and he cares and he cries. And that's the way God is. He's a loving God. He's not an angry God. He's a God of forgiveness, and all we have to do is search for him, look for him, and allow him to comfort us. Because our God is with us no matter what we're going through. And I want to leave that with you this week, and I hope you have a beautiful week. The weather's starting to turn. We're starting to head into spring here. So please try to enjoy that. Feel the warmth of the sun. Feel the warmth of God with you as we continue to practice our social distancing. And just remember that we're loved. Our Father loves us, and we are his children. I pray that feeling for all of you, and we'll talk again soon.